President Donald Trump has announced that the U.S. now recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital, overturning decades of official U.S. policy. Mr. Trump described the move as a long overdue step to advance the Middle East peace process. The fate of the ancient city is one of the thorniest issues between Israel and the Palestinians. Israel called Mr. Trump's move historic, but there has been sharp international criticism. Mr. Trump said the U.S. still supported a two-state solution to the long-standing conflict, if approved by both sides, which would essentially see the creation of an independent Palestinian state living alongside Israel. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas called Mr. Trump's announcement deplorable, saying the U.S. could no longer be a peace broker. The decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital puts the U.S. at odds with the rest of the international community's view on Jerusalem's status. The Palestinians claim East Jerusalem as the capital of a future state, and according to the 1993 Israel-Palestinian peace accords, its final status is meant to be discussed in the latter stages of peace talks. Israeli sovereignty over Jerusalem has never been recognized internationally, and until now all countries have maintained their embassies in Tel Aviv. Jerusalem contains sites sacred to the three major monotheistic faiths, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. East Jerusalem, which includes the Old City, was annexed by Israel after the Six-Day War of 1967, but is not internationally recognized as part of Israel. Speaking at the White House, the U.S. President said he had judged this course of action to be in the best interests of the United States of America, and the pursuit of peace between Israel and the Palestinians. He said he was directing the U.S. State Department to begin preparations to move the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Despite warnings of regional unrest over any such move, the decision fulfills a campaign promise and appeals to Mr. Trump's right-wing base. "Today, I am delivering," the U.S. leader said, referencing the campaign pledge. Recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital was nothing more or less than a recognition of reality, he added. It is also the right thing to do. The Republican Jewish Coalition have already thanked the president in a New York Times ad. The group is backed by Republican and Trump campaign megadonor Sheldon Adelson. In response, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said it was a historic day, and Israel was profoundly grateful to President Trump. "Jerusalem has been the focus of our hopes, our dreams, our prayers for 3 millennia, he tweeted. Mr. Abbas, the Palestinian leader, said in a pre-recorded TV speech that the city was the eternal capital of the state of Palestine. He earlier warned of dangerous consequences through a spokesman, a sentiment echoed by other Arab leaders, who said there could be unrest. There were demonstrations in Gaza against the decision before it was announced in response to a call from the Islamist Hamas movement that runs the Gaza Strip, local pro-Hamas media reported. Hamas said that Mr. Trump's decision would open the doors of hell on U.S. interests in the region.